Good morning, Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. I am so excited today to bring you Gabby Forrester. She is the artist of those beautiful dragons behind her. We've been featuring her art here on Enlightened World Network. Gabby has been such a fabulous supporter of the courses and the classes and the shows here at Enlightened World Network. And when she told us that she had been given a meditation about the dragons and that the dragons were really ready for her to bring that forward, we said, absolutely. So here
Mhm.
she is, and I'm so excited that she's here with us. Gabby, are you ready for us?
100%. Thank you so much for having me. The dragons have wanted this for a fair while and have been pestering me, so I can do it now and get a pat on the back from them.
Okay, that's great. All right, so you have the floor. It is all yours.
Sure, no worries. So if you haven't already, I would like you to find a quiet spot where you won't be disturbed for the next few moments. Just make yourself comfortable. Doesn't matter if you're sitting, laying, standing on one leg. Just make yourself comfortable. And I'll invite you to softly close your eyes and bring your focus to your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your stomach and chest with air, and hold. On the out breath, I want you to release it with a sigh. We're going to go again, 2 more times. Each time on the out breath, I want you to extend it a little bit longer, relax a little bit more, go a little bit deeper. You can take one more in, hold, and as you release, come to rest in your heart space. And then just allow your breath to flow naturally. So we're going to envisage ourselves standing in a field on the edge of a forest. You can feel the gentle breeze dancing across your skin, lifting pieces of your hair and playing with it. You tilt your head towards the warmth of the sun and feel it on your face. You can hear the birds going about their daily business, the crickets chirping, the whistle of the wind through the grass. And just know there's nothing for you to do but enjoy this time. As you gaze across the field, you'll notice a line of the thicker foliage of a forest. You can make out bursts of colour coming from the abundance of flowers growing on the florist floor. Keen to explore, you start to make your way across the field, one step at a time. You're being pulled by the colours of those flowers. As you draw closer, you can see with more ease the understory of the forest. The beams of sunlight reaching through the canopy to the forest floor, lighting it up. So you take a step in. The colours are vibrant and the life is spectacular. The gentle sounds of all that live within this safe environment. As you take the time to slowly look around and listen to the forest's music, you notice that the columns of sunlight that are falling in between the upper canopy of the majestic trees are coming together to form a path through the forest. Feeling completely safe and at rest, you're curious as to where the path leads. So slowly, you take one step after another, following the warming golden light as it lights your path. Away ahead, you notice a beautiful violet light. And as you draw closer, you can see that it's a flame. It's the violet flame, and it's an intense cleansing method that can help you release and transmute lower vibrational energy. We're going to stand in the flame for a moment to remove any of that lower vibrational energy before we move forward. So step into the flame and allow it to cleanse you. As we move through to the other side of the flame, you'll see that although surrounded with thick, lush foliage, there's a path. After a few steps, you come to the top of a natural staircase that's carved into the side of the hill. The foliage is so thick that you can only see the next step in front of you. But feeling safe, relaxed, and extremely excited, you continue to slowly walk down the steps. One step after another, slowly going deeper. As you round a corner at the bottom of the steps, you find yourself standing on the edge of a massive crater, an ancient volcano that's long since erupted, and it's left an oasis of volcanic soil for the plants and life to flourish in. From where you stand, you can see the bursts of colours from the flowers, the formidable trees that tower over everything and provide shelter for all those that live here. You can hear the songs of the birds and the run of the river as it delivers nourishment throughout the land. You hear the sound of great wings coming to rest behind you. Arak, a large, quietly spoken dragon, has arrived, as have you in the inner sanctuary of the dragons. Arak is here to welcome you and to be with you should you want him to be, while you explore this sacred space for the dragons. You find a shaded spot to sit under a magnificent tree where you have a view over the expanse. There are infant dragons chasing each other through the air, playing and honing their flying skills. They're being carefully watched by their parents. Mothers lay in the cool, clear waters of the river with their babies, cleansing and playing with them. You'll notice the ancient ones curled up in the sun or on the warmth of the rocks, sleeping. This is where they come to give birth. This is where they come to transition. This is where they come when they're returning home. And they've graciously given us an invitation into their inner sanctum, where humans are rarely asked, so that we're more easily able to connect with them and see them as the majestic, beautiful, and loving elementals that they are. So you can continue to sit or you can explore. The dragons are incredibly open to you approaching them, to reaching out and touching them. But before you move, while you've been sitting, taking in all there is to see, someone has quietly moved up alongside of you. Without even looking, you may be able to feel their presence. There's a mass love emanating from them. This is your dragon. There may be more than one, and they've waited here for you, knowing that you were coming. They'll stay back until you turn and invite them forward. So if at this time you're not comfortable with that, that's totally fine. If your choice is to explore by yourself, feel free. But if you're ready to connect with your dragon, I just want you to take a moment to feel their energy first before you turn. What does it feel like? When you're ready, you can turn to them. Your dragon may be large or it may be small. They may have scales or they may be smooth. What size is yours? What colour are they? Can you feel their personality? They're all very different. Some are cheeky and playful. Some are quiet. Some are a little more serious. Can I ask a dragon's name? You might want to reach out and put your arms around them. You might want to climb on its back and have it whisk you off for a tour of the skies. You may just want to sit with them. Even with no words spoken, the communication is immense. Whatever you decide, know that you're safe and you have the protection of your dragon. So you can go play for a moment or just enjoy the beauty and purity of this ancient landscape. The pure energy and beauty of Gaia and her elementals. Maybe you'll spot fairies and tree spirits playing amongst the foliage. So we'll take one last seat in this beautiful haven. Taking a few more deep breaths. Breathe in the healing, uplifting dragon energy. And as the dragons step back and continue on with their play, we will take the steps leading back up, knowing now that your dragon is always with you. One foot after another, we go up. Until we reach the violet flame and once again pass through it. Then we can stroll back through the forest. You'll notice that the colours are a little brighter now. The gentle breeze on your face makes your skin tingle. The sounds of the forest are louder because you're noticing the elementals and you've been touched by the dragons and their strength you'll carry inside. So you make your way across the field to where you first stood. Take another breath. Feel the warm sun again. And slowly become aware of the space around you. When you're ready, start to move your fingers and toes. And open your eyes. Namaste.
Gabby, that was awesome. Thank you so much.
Did you enjoy it?
Oh, I did. I did. I was absolutely with you the entire time. And even before we got into the forest, I could see the dragons flying over it. It was just so rich with visual imagery. It was
Oh,
awesome.
I'm happy. If I've done them proud, I'm happy. And if people have made a connection, that makes me very happy.
No, that was pretty perfect there, my dear. That was awesome.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
So,
Good.
Gabby, if people want to know more about you, know more about your artwork or the other work that you bring to the table here, how do they contact you? How do they find you?
I have a Facebook page called Vessel, Vessel, where my artwork is, or you can just contact me through Gabby Forrester. I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
Either.
Thank you. We love having Gabby with us here on Enlightened World Network, and I hope that you all enjoyed that meditation as much as I did. So, friends, thank you so much for being here with us today. We're so glad to have you with Enlightened World Network. Stay tuned, be watching for other shows, and certainly be watching for our meditation a day. Thank you, Gabby.
No, thank you. Love you all.
Love you all.